We didn't get far before the traffic backed up. The water was rising, the highways shrinking just 30 kilometres from the centre of Bangkok. For weeks, government ministers have been clear about one thing. Bangkok won't flood, they said. Its defences are sound, its citizens are safe. Well, they were wrong. This is the Nakhon district on the city's northern edge, now subject to a full evacuation order. Tens of thousands of workers and residents seeking sanctuary in the back of a truck, food and water from a plastic bag.
The water came very fast. I had no time to pack. Everything I own is underwater.
The Hong Sala family told us they had to leave in a hurry.
They guaranteed us that Nakhon was safe, but it flooded. I was so scared. My child was crying. We couldn't stay.
We hitched a ride with the army. Their 4x4 trucks are now the only way in. There was much work to do. Hundreds of firms had been flooded. Thousands of people had to be rescued. This area was dry overnight, but the floodwaters have come in a matter of hours. There's now 3 or 4 feet of water here. And the Nakhon estate has now ground to a halt. On a piece of high ground, we found workers waiting with Japanese factory managers. They've called the floods their second tsunami. Production has stopped, their global supply chains in tatters.
I fought the water all night as it came up. We can't estimate the damage right now.
We transferred to a boat, a necessity, for much of this district is beyond the reach of the army's hardware. This rescue team looking for the frail and elderly, and it didn't take long to find them. There were plenty of people here asking for a lift, but they had to wait. There just weren't enough boats to go around. I've been waiting for hours, said this woman. Look after my house, said this gentleman. For days, government ministers have sought to comfort and reassure, yet their actions seem increasingly desperate. Yesterday, the military began dropping shipping containers in canals near Nakhon in a bid to stem the flow. The government's ministers, the Prime Minister herself, has been telling people that Bangkok will be fine. They've been saying that for days.
Yes, they have. And
you were wrong.
Well, so what we need to do is prepare in case a worst-case scenario happens.
Reality has set in. Soldiers and volunteers worked frantically this afternoon to bolster the city's sandbag-filled barriers, and the governor of Bangkok says he needs another 1.2 million of them urgently. John Sparks, Channel 4 News, Bangkok.